IQD to VND, breaking news and monumental currency updates. Welcome back, everyone. This is IQD to VND. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to hitting 300 subscribers by the end of March. Today, we're diving into the latest developments, insights, and breaking news surrounding the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, Vietnamese Dong, VND, and the global currency landscape. Some major updates are shaking up the financial world, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second of it. Let's get straight into the details. Redemption centers, offering higher rates for IQD and VND. According to Intel guru Bruce via WHHS, redemption centers, previously used for currency exchanges, are now offering significantly higher rates for the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, compared to traditional banks. But here's the real twist. As of March 15, 2025, the Vietnamese Dong, VND, will have the same exchange rate whether you exchange it at redemption centers or at banks. This is a game-changing shift that could open huge financial opportunities for investors. IMF signals major developments for the Iraqi dinar. Recently, Guru Samson shed light on a crucial International Monetary Fund (IMF) discussion about the strengthening of the Iraqi dinar. This is the moment investors have been waiting for. The IMF's involvement suggests that Iraq is on the verge of a major economic shift, one that could attract foreign investment, boost Iraq's economic standing, and transform its global financial reputation. According to Guru Militiaman, Iraq has been preparing to join the international financial community. He noted that 16 to 17 recent articles confirm Iraq's rapid progress toward economic globalization. The country is making bold strides toward financial integration, signaling stability and growth. IQD and VND see historic exchange rate surges. Here's where things get truly shocking. According to the latest reports, major U.S. banks are now accepting IQD and VND at unprecedented exchange rates. Iraqi dinar, IQD, $418 per unit. Vietnamese Dong, VND, $39 per unit. For decades, these currencies were considered low-value investments, but their sudden rise is redefining global finance. Just imagine if you invested in 1,000 IQD when it was practically worthless. Your investment could now be worth a staggering $418,000. Similarly, 1,000 Vietnamese Dong, once worth just pennies, could now be valued at $39,000. If you told someone a few years ago that the Iraqi dinar could reach these heights, they'd say it was impossible. But here we are, witnessing history in the making. What's driving this sudden currency revaluation? For years, the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese Dong were seen as speculative investments, heavily impacted by political and economic instability. But now, the revaluation suggests rapid economic growth in Iraq and Vietnam increased foreign investment, greater political stability. This is not just a temporary spike. It reflects stronger economies and positive financial reforms in both countries. Potential financial windfalls and economic challenges. While this revaluation presents massive profit potential, it also introduces challenges. Impact on exports and imports. A stronger Vietnamese Dong could make Vietnamese goods more expensive internationally, potentially reducing demand. On the flip side, imported goods will become cheaper, benefiting consumers but hurting local manufacturers. Global trade implications. Countries exporting to Iraq could see new business opportunities as Iraq's purchasing power grows. Nations importing from Vietnam may face higher costs, forcing them to rethink trade strategies. Should investors hold or sell their IQD and VND? For investors, the temptation to cash out is strong, but the long-term potential is equally compelling. The big question is, will these new exchange rates hold, or are they driven by temporary market speculation? Consulting a financial advisor is highly recommended before making any major moves. Keeping up with the latest updates is crucial to making an informed decision. How this affects expats, businesses, and consumers. For expats and travelers, those earning in IQD and VND now have greater purchasing power abroad. However, the cost of living in Iraq and Vietnam could increase, creating financial challenges for residents. For businesses, companies dealing with Iraq or Vietnam must adjust pricing and supply chain strategies to stay competitive. Contracts and financial planning will need immediate recalibration to reflect the new currency landscape. For national economies, a sudden surge in currency value could lead to inflation, causing prices of goods and services to rise. Central banks in Iraq and Vietnam will need to implement careful monetary policies to stabilize the economy. A historic moment in global finance. This revaluation of the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong isn't just a local event, it's a global economic shift. It impacts trade, investment, inflation, and international financial policies. Governments, businesses, and investors will need to adapt quickly to this new reality. The psychological impact of a stronger currency could boost national pride, consumer confidence, and domestic spending. But sustainability is key. Managing growth wisely will determine the long-term success of Iraq and Vietnam's new financial era. Final thoughts. Stay informed and stay ahead. This is a pivotal moment for investors and global markets alike. The revaluation of IQD and VND could mean massive profits or economic challenges, depending on how things unfold. Make sure you subscribe to IQD to VND for the latest updates, insights, and breaking news on global currencies. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. What are your thoughts on this monumental shift? Let's discuss.